Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Lost Magic, here back with another video. I just woke up and I'm really tired still and really hungry, but I wanted to sit down and record this commentary for you guys because I didn't upload yesterday and I kind of felt a little bad about that. But I really had nothing to talk about, so I didn't want to just put out a gameplay with no commentary, if that makes sense. So, before I get into what the gameplay actually is, I apologize for uploading Infection twice in a row, but if I were to upload another one, it'd be using the same weapon again. So, here I'm using the VMP, the gold camo. This gun was actually my favorite gun when the game first came out. Since then, I still like the weapon, but it's definitely not what it once was. So, but let me explain the gameplay real quick. It's going to be a 104 kill game on the map Infection. As you can see, we're using the golden VMP with the attachments Quick Draw and Grip. I'm not quite too sure what my perks are, but I know for a fact I'm using Awareness and Dead Silence, and I'm pretty sure Fast Hands and Scavenger. That might be incorrect, but I'm pretty sure that's what I'm using, and I'm also sure I'm not rocking the first perk. So there's that. So a topic so apologies that this is going to be a long video. I know I've been doing pretty well recently with the shorter videos around like 5-6 minutes, and honestly I enjoy commentating over those a lot more because then I don't have to say as many things, and I think it's more entertaining to watch a shorter video. But I really couldn't decide what to cut out of this gameplay because I thought the first half it was pretty good. We go like 53-0. The only quote-unquote death we had is from a teammate team killing me, but it doesn't count on the scoreboard as a death, so it's still 53-0, so deal with it. Anyway, aside from that, I also don't actually get to finish this match. You know why? Because David, our boy David Vonderhaar, is like, no, you're doing too well. I'm gonna boot you offline and all that fun shit. I'm like, why? The game was literally like 4 points in, like 4 points about to end. I mean, I don't understand why I couldn't just like Dave couldn't help me out and maybe let me finish the game. Maybe get like 2 more, 3 more maybe kills. No. Here's where I get team killed. But is it here? No. I know I get team killed capping an A flag one time. I don't know why. Teammates just like, oh, he's doing well. I'm gonna shoot him. I don't know what that voice was. Forgive me. So yeah, like I said, I just woke up. I kind of still feel a little tired, so apologies if my voice sounds a bit retarded at times. But yeah, enough of all that. So what I wanted to talk about today is going to be my opinions on Black Ops 3. I'm not too sure how many people really want to hear what I have to say about this game, but nevertheless, I think it's a good topic to do over a longer video because it gives me more time to go into details about certain things that I like and do not like about the game. So, my opinions on this game, just like an overall opinion, I think the game is pretty enjoyable for the most part. There are like a lot of bullshit factors too, but we'll get into those in a bit. The first thing I really wanted to go over was like the weapons, and I'm gonna start with the SMGs because that's mainly the weapon class that I use because I love SMGs. I've loved them ever since I started playing COD. So the SMGs, I feel like the SMGs are honestly really good on this game. I feel like they're really like, you can use more than one. There's no like dominant, like, well, there is a dominance one in my opinion. I think I'm not really sure what the best SMG is, to be honest. I think all the SMGs have their own strengths and weaknesses. Like, for example, I'd say the Kuda. I think it's a really like versatile. You can use it close, medium, and quite long ranges too. And then there's weapons like the Razorback where it's like pretty weak up close but excels at longer ranges, which in a way, it doesn't really make sense to me because I thought a sub was supposed to be like really good at close range. But I mean, it can still be a good weapon nevertheless. And then there's guns like the VMP and the Vesper that hit hard pretty up close. And the Pharaoh. That gun can have some ridiculous ranges and has a pretty good damage output. And I'm pretty sure That's all the SMGs. Now, the assault rifles, I feel the same about the assault rifles. I feel like they're all usable. I think the Shiva's a bit annoying to die to, because usually when I get killed by a Shiva, there's a guy just sitting behind a rock or on a head glitch of some sort in a building. You name it, he's being a dick, and he kills me 2 bullets, no matter the range. It can be quite frustrating. So yeah, aside from that, I think the assault rifles are all pretty good too. I mean, there's the KN, which is pretty good. HVK is a monster. It can pretty much be an SMG and an assault rifle. The Man of War rapes people's assholes. I mean, that weapon, despite its slow fire rate, that thing will molest mans up close and at far. Then there's the M8, which is also a molester. Their XR2 is also really good. I don't know, sometimes I feel the M8 can be a little off, but usually that's not the case. Usually that thing drops people like nothing. And the XR2, I feel like the XR2 is a bit overlooked. It's actually really good. It's just maybe the slow fire rate is what throws people off about that weapon. Now, let's get into the homosexual LMGs. Because no one likes dying to LMGs. Because they're gay. Cough cough the fucking Gorgon. Whoever thought about putting the Gorgon in this game seriously needs to get their fucking brain checked. That thing is so annoying and so gay. I don't know who thought to put that weapon in the game. Like, that weapon just doesn't work. Fucking 2 bullets. It's ridiculous. Sometimes you'll run around with an SMG and you run into a dude with a Gorgon in a close range gunfight and he just gets 2 lucky bullets into you from like a hip fire or some shit. That's really frustrating to me. I really never understood why an LMG should be able to do an SMG's job better than an SMG, if that makes sense. Also, there's the 48 Dredge. Who thought... I don't understand, like, every year as Call of Duty progresses, they have to have a weapon that has one more burst fire, like, bullet coming out of it than the other. Like, it started with Black Ops 2 where we got a 4-round burst, the M8A1. Then it went on to Advanced Warfare, where we got a 5-round burst SMG, which, by the way, is complete shit. Just like Advanced Warfare in a whole. I hated that game. And then this game decides, oh, you know, we gotta add a 6-round burst now. I don't know why, but anyways, back to the 48 Dredge. That thing just, it just shits on people. It's not fair. Like, sometimes the hip fire on that thing's a freaking ridiculous piece of shit. Like, I'll be running around with an SMG, like I said again with the Gorgon example, and then this dude will just be spamming his 48 Dredge, and I'll get dropped instantly. Not to mention when people sit with the 48 Dredge and get like 2 bullets into my fucking ankles, and I'll die. I don't think that's acceptable, man. Jesus. I just hate LMGs as a whole. Honestly, the Dingo, I feel like you can play the Dingo like an assault rifle, so I don't really bash on it too much. I've tried it out before. It's pretty fun. But using it as like you have to like run around with it, it can do pretty well work. If it can do work, that's what I mean to say. So yeah, that's the LMG's done. BRM, yeah, I don't really give 2 shits about it. So yeah, moving on. I think the snipers, honestly, I may bitch about it when I get quickscope, but honestly, it's kind of hard to quickscope on this game. There's no aim assist and shit. The only thing that frustrates me is when the guy's just like sitting in a building with a sniper and like never moving. But you know, it's to be expected with Call of Duty. Not everyone's gonna play the way you want, and we still complain about it. But in reality, there's nothing we can do about it. We can't just like teleport to their house, move their thumbsticks from. Look at that Superman fucking punch on that guy. I really felt bad for him. Just like I felt like Batman, Superman, you name it, any hero, and just punched that guy and broke his damn nose. So yeah, snipers, pretty short, but I think they're okay. I'm not gonna bash on them. Like, if this was Black Ops 2, I'd be bashing on the snipers a lot, because like that game is sniper infested. And anyway, moving on to the pistols. Pistols are something that frustrate me a lot. Like, you probably don't know how much I get frustrated with pistols when I lose a close range gunfight to them with an AR or an SMG. I don't really use LMGs. So that really frustrates me. I hate when that I hate pistols on this game. I don't like getting two-bulleted by a fucking MR6. Moving on, before I go on a fucking rampage about them. Here I'm like struggling, I'm like, hey, I got 99 kills and I'm just like dying to raps. I don't even know how they got raps. Like, I thought no one was doing well. I'm like, shit, I gotta get this last kill real quick. Anyway, I'm just gonna quickly talk about the Black Cell real quick. Fuck the Black Cell. I hate that thing. It's the score streak molester. It gives the score streaks dick. It just ass rapes them. Like, it'll molest. Pull out a Black Cell when you spawn, you'll rape a hater in seconds. Pull out a Black Cell when you spawn, you'll rape a wraith in seconds. Anyway, moving on. Overall, I'm gonna sum up the score streak. I think the score streaks overall are kind of wank, but sometimes they put in work. The raps, if they get in the map, if the second set can drop, they'll go off. And the wraith, if no one's shooting it down, it'll go off. And the hater, I feel like they really should have made it where it doesn't get shot down. But anyway, that's gonna be the video done. Bye.